Hey, what is going on guys? Danny here, and in this video, I wanted to quickly give you guys some of my thoughts on AMD's upcoming next generation Ryzen processors. This year at CES 2018, AMD held their Tech Day where they showed off new products such as their Ryzen based APUs with Vega Graphics and briefly talked about some upcoming products which we'll see down the road. At this event, what they prioritized the most were their new APUs, and I have to say they look quite impressive, considering their performance and price points. Take for example the new Ryzen 3 2200G, which outperforms the more expensive R3 1200, isn't too far behind the Coffee Lake i3 8100 in terms of multi-threaded performance, and offers great entry-level gaming performance with its integrated Vega graphics with 8 compute units. What's also noteworthy is its relatively low footprint. 65 watt TDP at only $99 MSRP is, well, remarkable. So if you're someone who's looking into building a very budget entry-level gaming PC where you're playing games which aren't really too demanding, then these Ryzen APUs are definitely a viable choice, considering how bad GPU prices have gotten. A lot of people are out there who are on a tight budget. We'll have to look somewhere else, but that's a whole topic for another video. Apart from that, AMD did briefly talk about their next generation Ryzen Plus processors, so we're talking about the successors to the Ryzen 7 1800X or Ryzen 5 1600. Pinnacle Ridge, codenamed Zen Plus, will be on the new 12nm leading performance process. It will feature a new version of Precision Boost, will allow for higher clocks, and will be launching in April 2018, so not too far from now, just one quarter. I'm really hoping that with Precision Boost 2, AMD increases that XFR range, because before Ryzen launched, many people were under the impression that it would work closely with their cooling solution. However, it turned out that XFR would only boost to up to about 100 MHz or so, which was a little bit disappointing. Higher clock speeds is another area I hope AMD had prioritized because they desperately need to close that gap with Intel. The first generation Ryzen processors were on the 14nm LPP process, which was designed for power efficiency and lower clock speeds, which therefore resulted in that 4 GHz barrier that Ryzen processors struggled with. So with Pinnacle Ridge, I'm hoping the clock speeds have been boosted. But don't expect 5 GHz boost clocks anytime soon with Pinnacle Ridge. Remember, this is more of a refresh of Gen 1. What I'm expecting is clock speeds to increase about 10 to 12% with little to no IPC increase. For example, the Ryzen 7 1800X would boost up to about 4.1 GHz with XFR. With this new process, I'm expecting that to increase to around 4.4 GHz. AMD have given us very limited information, so this is all pretty much speculation at this point. But we do have some information to go on from two other sources, Global Foundries and Gigabyte. Starting with the former, there was a press release from Global Foundries on September 20th, 2017, where they had introduced their new 12nm process to the industry. They stated that the new 12LP technology provides as much as 15% improvement in circuit density, more than a 10% improvement in performance over 16 or 14nm FinFET solutions on the market today. This positions 12LP to be fully competitive with other 12nm FinFET foundry offerings. Not a whole lot of information was given here, but it does tell us that there will be a boost from the current generation, which is better than nothing. Steve over at Gamers Nexus had shown off a new Gigabyte X470 chipset motherboard, which will be released alongside the new generation Ryzen Plus processors. Something noteworthy to see here were the heatsinks with thermal pads placed on the board's 5-phase doubled VRMs, which is quite a step up from their current high-end AM4 motherboards. So does this actually mean that clock speeds are going to be much higher or that overclocking capabilities are expected to be much better? I guess we'll just have to wait and see until the processors get here. Apart from that, there was no information given on pricing. I do think though that they will be around the same as last year's launch price, if not cheaper because of the smaller process, which is cheaper to manufacture, and their process has definitely been matured, so therefore yields are going to be much better. Moving away from Zen Plus, AMD had also shown us an X86 roadmap. It appears as though everything seems to be on track with Zen 2 on 7nm, and Zen 3 will be on a more refined 7nm plus process. Definitely a lot of exciting developments from AMD, which I'll be looking very forward to hearing about more in the future. Well guys, that wraps up this video about what I had to say about AMD's new processors. If you guys found this video to be informative, then leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you're interested in seeing more videos like this, then hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.